What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Tonight. Alright, we're coming back to Skillet. Yes, indeed. Skillet Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Soldier of Love, Kelly Strickland, and Apec. They all want to see me react to this song by Skillet called You Ain't Ready. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have never heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a chance I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Yup Sure, okay? And the video has 14,295 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Skillet, You Ain't Ready. Live HD. Okay, so they're performing live. It's always a good thing. I think it's live. It says it's live. Uprise 2019. Whatever that means. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
We are Skillet! After I say, you ain't ready, you gotta say, no! You ain't ready! No, you ain't ready! You ain't ready! Come on!
The audio quality on this is not great. I'm going to be honest with you. The bass and a little bit of the guitar and the kick drum are really overdriving the mic on this poor cell phone. It's really bad. Vocals are getting completely drowned out, unfortunately. I mean, I can kind of hear them. Like, if nobody else is playing, I can hear them. But if the band's playing, I can barely hear him. And that's due to the fact that the mic on this phone is being overdriven completely. It's being completely overpowered and peaked. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But it's, from what I'm hearing, it sounds good. It sounds good. I've seen pictures and I've seen little video snippets of him using this little cryo apparatus that he has. It's cool. It is cool. I wouldn't say he's overusing it yet. I mean, he's don't get me wrong, he's walking right up to that line of overusage. He is. but it hasn't gone past that line. So, I don't know, it is effective. It is cool. I think we got some text running out here. I think they're going to be removing the apparatus from him. That's what it looks like. It looks like they're coming out to take it off of him. Okay, but which could be a good thing if you ask me, because if you keep using it, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that is a fun toy to play with. I'm sure it is, but you don't want to use it so much that it loses its allure. You know what I mean? It doesn't lose its fascination. It's like you don't want it to become old hat. So, all right, let's back up a little bit. Let's see where this goes. Nice. Man, that was quick.
Stand up. You ain't ready for me.
The stage energy is great. The stage energy is fantastic. John coming out, interacting with all those people up at the front, which is great. I love that. While at the same time, looking to the back of the crowd. Always looking to the back of the crowd. Letting the back of the crowd know, hey, I might not be able to physically touch you. I may not be able to physically shake your hand or give you a high five, but don't think for 1 second, I don't see you back there. That's good. That is great acknowledgement and ability to acknowledge the crowd on all fronts by the lead vocalist. So very nicely done. Great crowd awareness. The rest of the band, for a period, the camera was completely focused on Jocelyn. I have no idea what the rest of the band was doing. I can only judge them based on what I have seen. They're doing a pretty good job, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not spectacular, but from what I see, they are moving around a little bit, which is good. No, overall, it's a good stage show. It's a good stage show. Let's keep going here. Now he gets some bass. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Skillet with You Ain't Ready. This was a request from Soldier of Love, Kelly Strickland, and Apec. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give the best score I think I could do here. It's hard when. Okay, let me give the score first, and then I'll explain everything. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
It's hard to base a song or base a score on a song when the audio quality isn't the best. It's tough. I know I wasn't hearing everything. I know I wasn't. That microphone on that filming device, whether it be a smartphone or whatever, the microphone was really being overdriven. It was really hard to really kind of differentiate and hear everything that was happening in that song. Now, what I did hear sounded really good. It did sound really good. The feel of the song was nice. I liked it. I liked the energy it was creating. The guitar riff was nice. Not overly complex. Pretty simple guitar riff, if I'm being honest. The song structure and the song writing, the chordal progression, the chordal structure, all of that was pretty simple. And there was nothing really all that complex about this song. It sounded very basic, if I'm being honest with you. That's not a bad thing. Like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And this was done pretty properly. Guitar sounded good from what I could hear. Bass was coming through way too loud. I don't know if that was an FOH issue or if that was just the mic being very bass sensitive and picking up a ton of bass and letting it just reverberate throughout the recording device, throughout the mic. I'm not 100% sure what the case is. If I was basing this score strictly on the song, I would have given it probably around a 7.1, 7.2, if I'm being honest here. I mean, the song was really good. Don't get me wrong. Definitely not the best I've heard from them, okay? Not the worst. Definitely not the worst, but not the best either. The reason it went to a 7.6, quite honestly, is because of the stage presence and the stage show. What was happening on stage. That cryo device, very, very cool. If I'm being honest here, he did walk up to that line of overusage. He never got to it, and he never crossed it. But he walked up to it, though. He really did. It's a cool device. It looks like fun. If I were in his position and I had that attached to my arms, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I'd be able to control myself. I think I'd be using it even more than he did, and I would overuse it. I would, because it looks like a lot of fun to use. But he didn't. And one thing that really impressed me about this is how quickly those stagehands got that off of him. I mean, it was off in 2 measures. 2 measures. They ran out, disconnected it, pulled it off, and they were gone. They disappeared just as quickly as they appeared. That is the sign of a good stagehand. Never staying on stage longer than you have to be. You get out there, you do what you gotta do, and you get off the stage so the attention goes back to the band. So shout out to the stagehands, shout out to the road crew. Good job, guys. But John putting on a great show. Even after that was done, he came up to the front of the stage, walked around the front of the stage, interacting with as many people as he possibly could, creating that connection with the crowd, whether they be in the very front where he could actually physically, touch their hand, or always and constantly looking out to the back of the crowd, not to the middle, but to the back. I mean, he did the middle too, but he was constantly looking out to the back of the crowd, and that's fantastic. That's great crowd awareness. So good job to him. The other members on the stage, I didn't see a whole lot of. The person filming was very centered on Sean, but the little I did see of the other members when they were rocking out, it looked good. It did look good. So from a stage show standpoint, this would be up in like the 8s. So let's say you got like a 7.1, right? And you get like an 8.1, all right? Now you average them out. What do you get? You get a 7.6, you know, and that's how we came to the score. So it was a really good job. It was a really good job. I wish I could have heard the song a little clearer, but I'll do that on my own. You know, I don't need to do another reaction to this. Obviously, I can do that on my own time. So 7.6 is where we're gonna stay with this score. So 7.6 final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.